Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Bizareth, sorry I had to start in the front foyer. I took some pictures I'm going to send you guys as well. They got the sprinklers running, so I didn't want to get soaking wet. Maybe mess up my camera doing so that's why I'm in here starting on the inside in the foyer, but I got pictures of the front yard I'll send you, and I'll walk around the back and the sides. You can see the foyer, they've got almost all the electrical done. They've got all your fixtures in, all your switches. On the exterior, the only thing they really have left to do is to do the what they call the trim paint, the front door paint and all that fun stuff, but everything else is already done. It's your foyer light, your doorbell, your air conditioning vent up here, electrical outlet and a switch in the foyer. Okay. So we look in the garage. I won't be able to open the door, but I can give you kind of a brief overview with some quick stuff that I can show you on how light it is. Okay, it's light enough to show you. This is your garage door opener switch. Garage door opener is installed, as well as the sensors, but they can't actually work because there's no electrical in the home turned on yet. First switch here will actually control the lights inside the garage. Second switch will control the lights inside the attic. So you guys will be able to turn on the lights down the outside and climbing. You don't have to worry about actually getting in there and then finding a light switch or pulling a chain to turn the light on. I'm the only builder I know that does that, but it's something small that definitely helps the living aspect of the home. Sorry, you can hear the sprinkler hitting the garage door. This third switch here actually controls the lights, the cottage lights outside the garage. Here's your air conditioning unit here, and I'll go over a little bit of that right now. I don't know how much you'll be able to see. Let me try putting on, pull up my phone and see if I can turn the light on that to help. Let's see. Okay, you'll see a couple of pipes here running up. Let me turn the light on and then I'll go over in a little more detail. Come on. There we go, okay. You can see some pipes here in the air conditioning unit. There's a couple of maintenance things you'll need to know about it, which I'm going to go over now, and we'll go over again once again in the walkthrough. Every month when you change your filter out, make sure you come in and pour about a half a cup of bleach down this pipe right here while I'm pulling this cap off, or some Dawn dish detergent. That's to help clean out the line where your pan drips out, and I'll go over that here in a second. Your air conditioning unit, as it works, sweats or builds up condensation, and that condensation drips down into a pan, and there's a line that runs from that pan outside. Well, that line holds water, and if you don't pour bleach or dish detergent down this line, as this line ties into that line, you'll get an algae buildup, and you can actually it'll cause your air conditioning unit to back up into this line here. This is a sensor line, and this little sensor down here is the same as a toilet bowl sensor, where it floats up and cuts off the toilet so it quits spitting out water. It's the same principle here. If that pan backs up and comes up here, it cuts off this line so you actually don't keep running water. The air conditioning unit doesn't keep running and causing an overflow and flood in your house. The air conditioner will work, but the compressor inside that creates the condensation and causes the house to cool down will not. So your air conditioning will work, but not blow any cold air. So if that's the case, come out here and check this thing first. Take this off and stick your finger down there and feel if there's water. If there's water, that's what the problem is. You'll have to actually turn the air conditioning unit, go outside where the line empties out, and hook up a shop vac and suck all that stuff out of there. It'll be really thick, almost like snot or an algae buildup in there. We'll go over this once again during the walkthrough process, and I'll show you where that line is outside so you know what you're looking for in case that ever does happen. Your filter's on the inside of the house, which I'll go and show you before I get to that. Your water heater is located right there. Let me turn the light on so you can see. Here's your water heater. That little tank up above is an airflow regulator. What it does is it slowly allows air to come out. If anybody has to cut into the lines out on the street, it'll let air into your water lines. Instead of causing your pipes to shake, that little tank will control how much air is slowly let out through your pipes in the home. Okay. So we come in, I'm going to go in a counterclockwise motion because I'm going to finish this stuff up with the air conditioning here. This is your vent here. When you first move into the home, you're going to want to make sure that you actually replace your vent every couple weeks, or maybe even every week when you first get moved in for the first couple months. And that's just because there's a lot of dust in the air from you guys moving in and out, as well as there's still going to be some construction dust. There's no way around us getting rid of it. That's just the way it is, unfortunately. Make sure you do change your filter out. Like I said repeatedly, sometimes you'll hear it. You'll hear the air conditioning whining or sucking super hard, almost sounds like a jet engine. That's because the filter is clogged up and you're actually causing the air conditioner to work harder. If you're not careful though, your air conditioner can suck that filter up inside the air conditioner and break your air conditioning unit.
You know where the soaking is?
Yes, if you come around the bend and turn left, it's going to be either the second or third house on the left.
This one?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. This is your thermostat here. Now when you buy your air conditioning filters, make sure you buy the inexpensive ones. If you buy the high-end ones with super micron filters, it'll cause your air conditioning unit to work harder and it won't work as efficiently as it should. The air conditioning guys say buy the cheap ones like the $1 or $1.50 air conditioning filters you buy at Walmart or anything like that. The cheaper it is, the better it is for your air conditioning unit. It sounds kind of ironic, but that's just the way it is. Got an electrical outlet located here. 2 more there. We've got your light fixture in, another one located there, and that's the light switch over here that will control this fixture. Once again, we don't have permanent power, so there's no power on the house yet, and you've got another electrical outlet here. As we walk into the kitchen, this switch here controls the light above your island, which is right there. Here's your pantry, and you've got your racks installed. Your 4 racks. There's about a 90-pound weight limit per rack. It's kind of hard to go over that if you're putting food in it though, but it is possible, so just to give you a heads up. I've got your racks installed here above your washer and your dryer. It's your exterior dryer vent and your electrical connection for your dryer. Your cold water and hot water hookups for your washing machine, as well as the electrical connection for that. And here's the light switch here for that light in the laundry room. They've got your granite installed here in the kitchen, as well as your cabinets and your knobs on your cabinets and your crown molding, as you can see. It's your dishwasher there. And your range and your microwave are installed as well. Once again, there's no power, so I can't really turn them on to show you that they work or anything like that. As we look here, this is your GFI for the kitchen. It won't trip when I hit the test, but there's a test line here because we don't have any power on it. If your electrical connections are not working, look for your GFI, and your GFI will actually have a red light on it if it's been tripped. And you just push this top button in to reset it. There's another one over on the other side of the kitchen over here. I'm going to go over your granite countertops. Let me see if we got some water running in here and I can show you what it looks like and what it works with. Ah, we do. Okay. Granite is a porous rock, and because it's a porous rock, it soaks up any liquids that you pour onto it or you rub into it. So if you pour red wine or grape cooler or anything like that onto the countertops, it'll actually soak it in just like it's going to soak in this water. You can see it's starting to get darker. Now, water soaking in is not a big deal because it'll evaporate out. It won't affect the rock or anything like that. But if you do spill a red wine onto it, it'll soak that red wine in and stain the countertop. There is a factory seal on it. It's not a great seal. I recommend that you actually seal it when you get moved into the home. And you're supposed to seal it again about every 6 months or so after you get moved in. It's very important that you do that because you can stain it very easily. That is the one downside to granite. There are many, many upsides considering how hard the surface is. You can stand on it. It takes heat very well, so you can take a pan straight off your range, put it on there. You don't have to worry about it cracking or burning the granite because it can actually handle that heat. Now, in saying that, be very careful because if you're frying anything and you happen to spill grease onto the granite, once again, it'll soak in and it'll actually cause it to stain there and you won't be able to get that out. So in turn, you'll have to pour grease over your entire countertops to make it all look the same color. Now, there is a way to get rid of stains. It will not get rid of grease, but it will get rid of stains. Not guaranteed to work, but it has worked in the past on several different occasions. To do so, you get baking soda and lemon juice, mix the two together, put it on the stain and tape like a plastic bag over it. Add baking juice and lemon juice. The lemon juice actually soaks up the stain. You may have to do it a couple times, but it has worked for us in the past. And that's what our granite guys recommend. You can go to Lowe's or Home Depot and buy a $40, $60 kit to get it out. It does basically the same thing. You're just wasting your money, in my opinion, if you do it. So I would give this a try first. It's not going to hurt anything. Like I said, you may have to do it a couple times, but it is effective. As we work our way around, you've got your light fixture installed in your dining room. And this is your shoe molding they got to put on still. An electrical outlet located here, and another one there. And we've got a set of 3 switches over here. First one is going to control the light above your breakfast area. Second one should control the light in the kitchen, or maybe vice versa. And then the other one, one of them will control, the second one will control the light in your ceiling fan. And the third one should control the light over your outside of your door right there. I'm not going to step out because the sprinkler system is running. And you've got several more electrical connections throughout the home. One located there, one there with the switch there that controls the light and the ceiling fan. Another one with your cable connection, another electrical connection. You've got some on the outside over here as well. Another thing, this is the only location where you'll be able to control the ceiling fan from a switch. This switch here should control the light. This one will be the only one in the entire house that'll control the fan off by itself without pulling the cord. This switch here controls this light here, and then this switch controls the light in the living room located here. That red thing you see over there is a cover over your carbon monoxide detector, and you'll have one in the other hallway. Carbon monoxide detector and smoke detectors are all wired together, so if one of them goes off, they all go off. As we walk into the master suite, your switches are located here. First one will control the light, second one will control the fan. You've got electrical connection with the cable outlet, another electrical outlet, electrical and cable, electrical, electrical, electrical. There might be one behind the door here, I'm not sure. No, okay. But this is where your smoke detector is located in this room. Like I said, they're all wired together as well as the carbon monoxide detector. And this is where your air conditioning vent is. As we go into the master bath, once again, this countertop is granite, so once again, you probably want to seal it. It's a little harder in a bathroom to spill something that can stain it, but trust me, not impossible. If you happen to be dyeing your hair, you could spill it and it could stain it as well, so I recommend you do it about every 6 months or so once again, just to make sure you're still on the safe side. As we look here, there's your light fixtures above your mirror and your mirror itself, and you've got a electrical connection over there, set of switches there and a switch here. This one will control the light above your mirror. This one should control the light above your shower or the vent. I'm not sure which one it'll do. And then this one will do the opposite, which we'll be able to know when we get closer to the walkthrough. As we walk in, this is your toilet room, your water closet as we like to call it. Close this, flush it, make sure it's working. First switch will control the light. Second one will control the vent in this room. And you've got a linen closet, which, let's see if you can see it or not. See if I can add a little more light. And you've got 4 racks up and down that one as well. And those actually as well hold, rated 90 pounds. This is your shower here. And your tub. I still have the covers on your lights because I don't think they finished painting yet. This is the light switch here that'll control your closet as you walk into your closet. You've got your racks here. And your light. And this is an attic access if you ever have to access the side of your home in the attic for maintenance or anything like that. That's what this is for. We're going to go cover the additional 3 bedrooms. Just to give you a heads up, I went and measured that wall where the electrical connection, where the cable connection is on that, what we would call the middle bedroom, I guess. And that wall is 47 inches in width between the two trim boards between the closet and the door frame. So you do have 4 feet to hang a TV if you wanted to get around the electrical connector, the switches, and I'll go over that here in a minute. Once again, this one's got granite. I would seal this once again. You get your switches for your light. Second one's for the vent. Lights above your mirror. That's your exterior vent, which runs to the left over the outside of the home. Your toilet here, and your shower. As you can see, they're not quite done with paint, but it gives you an idea, and they've got your rack up. Electrical connection, and connection there. You've got another one there, and one here next to this cable outlet. Like I said, this wall here between that board and that board is 47 inches in width. This connection here is just below rib height. So if you wanted to hang a TV up higher on this wall, you could do so at eye level and not cover up that switch. I know that was a concern for you guys. Or you could have the cable company add another outlet here on this side wall over here. This is your rack here in that closet. Not quite a walk-in, but it's a pretty good sized closet. You've got a linen closet here for that bathroom with 4 racks in it as well. This is one of your front bedrooms. First switch controls the light. Second one will control the ceiling fan if you decide to install one. There's not one in here. Just a basic light. Your air conditioning vent. And your closet. for this room. It's larger than the other one. You've got your rack installed. They don't have the doors on yet. And then this is your other front bedroom, which has got the 10-foot ceilings. Same principle. First one's to control the light. Second one would control the ceiling fan if there was one. Got an electrical connection located here. Another one there and there. One more there, and then you've got a cable outlet and one more electrical outlet located next to it here. And then here's your closet in here, which they've got your doors on, and your rack. Now I'm gonna go out and try to do your backyard. I don't think it's gonna be possible, because they do have that sprinkler system running. So I may have to wait till the next video to show you guys your air conditioning vent on the air conditioning unit on the outside and how that works. Let me see how the pattern is rolling on here. Oh, no, sprinkler timed off. Okay, it's on timer, so it turned off. Okay. Walking outside, this is your air conditioning unit. This is your electrical connection out here. As well as your light fixture here. Okay, this is your emergency shutoff connection up here for your air conditioning unit on the outside. And this is that line that drips out. When your air conditioning unit starts running, it'll probably take about a week or so for it to build up all the water it needs to, but you'll actually have a constant drip from here of water, and that's coming from that pan on your air conditioning unit. Make sure it faces up like this. You don't want it turned down. If it's turned down, it'll allow ants or any other bugs to get in it and actually build a nest. And that's because there won't be any standing water. You want the standing water and you want the constant drip to keep bugs and everything else out of it. This is where you would hook up if you forgot to clean out that vent and suck all the algae and gunk out of that line. It's almost like a snot substance. This is your compressor on the outside. This has got a 10-year warranty on it. You've got another electrical connection located here. That's your dryer vent outside there. That red line down there, as I start walking down this way, is your hot water pop-off valve. So if it builds up too much pressure, it'll pop the water out there instead of blowing it through your lines and blowing up something inside the house like it's not supposed to. You got a water spigot here, which is on a timer. This is about as far as forward as I'll be able to go because of the sprinkler system in the front yard. And I'm going to go back on the other side and go over some stuff over there for you guys as well. Sorry, I'm walking a little slow. My back's a little tight today. Okay. You've got another water spigot outside on the back, which I'm walking up to now. It's a little hard to see because of the light. This is it here. This is your windows off your master bath. You've got another water spigot located up here, which we're coming up to. Before I get there, this is your exterior vent you see around the house. This is the one for the master bath. I don't know, this may be your... Is that for the master bath? Yeah, it's for the master bath there. This is your spigot here. As I work my way forward, this is your outside connections for the electric company to come out and check your meter and turn off power here if they needed to. And this is your cable connections where the cable company will come and put their box, and here's your phone connection. Same place. And this is your ground for that connection here. Well, if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to shoot me an email or give me a phone call. I hope you enjoyed your weekend, and if you need anything else, don't hesitate to let me know. Talk to you later.